Hey everybody. Um so I appreciate everybody coming in. Everybody that's hey Karen. Um Something that is heavy on my heart. I tend to get on live about it. Um and hopes that, pretty much spread some type of inspiration, type of motivation that you can take it wherever wish to go in life in your life journey. Uh, so basically today, for the past couple of weeks, I've been thinking about my godmother who passed away some time ago. And at the funeral, I was fortunate. Well, I went to the funeral, and they called people to the front of the church to speak about their experience or their life experience with her. Her name is Charlotte Perry, and like I said, people, it's been eating at me because what can I say? This lady has really she came into my life at a young age when I was real little. I was in elementary school, and my family we didn't have much. We really didn't have much, and she came in. She saw that, and instead of putting it out there. Thanks, Karen. Thanks for your condolences. For instead of her putting it out there, she wanted to help. You see what I'm saying? And you know, all of this I did not know until later on in life. See what I'm saying? And like I said, she came in when I was in elementary school and she wanted to help my family, and which she did. She provided for my family. Um, you know, all that she did, I still don't know. You see what I'm saying? And one day, she was like, you need to come to my church. I was like, man, we was going to this church right in the back of me. And I liked the church. It had, kids. My whole thing about church was kids, whether or not it was going to have kids there. And it had kids there, and I kind of liked it because my sister was going to the same church. And it wasn't like I had to go. It was almost like I wanted to go. Again, not to hang around with some kids my age. And that's when my godmother came around, and she was like, you should come to my church, and we got this, we got that, we got this. I was like, okay. And church that I belong to, my home church, is a little bit bigger than a church. So I went. We she me and my sister, we went there. And I loved it right off the break. Loved it. Loved going to church. She introduced me to Stephanie Graham, at Reverend Stephanie Graham. Now she recently got married. I don't know her married name. I apologize if you're watching this, Stephanie. I'm sorry. And it was one of those feelings like I wanted to be a part, but I also did not want to rush in. Like most people, when they want to be a part of something, they rush right into it. At a young age, I wanted to take my time. And that's what I did. I took my time because I wanted to learn about the church. It looked like it was a very prominent, historic institution. And I wanted to learn as much as I could about the church. And my, hey, what's up, Terry? What's going on, man? And my godmother, she taught me, she put me out there in order for it was like, in order for you to learn, you have to experience. And the faith, the faith, or the type of church it was, a Presbyterian. We all know what they say about Presbyterian churches. We are the frozen chosen. Oh well. But we are the oldest, second, I want to say the second oldest Presbyterian church in the country. One thing I did learn. And during that time, it was Reverend Reverend was it Reverend Walker? Oh my God, Reverend Daniels. Reverend Daniels was leaving. Interim pastor Reverend Martin was coming in, until they found a pastor. And for those who don't know, the Presbyterian USA, they have a committee to find the pastor. You know, with all of that being said, like I said, these are the things that she taught us. These are the things that she taught me, because later on my sister didn't come no more. But I stayed because I love the atmosphere. And it, like, on Sunday mornings, it was nothing for me to get up Sunday mornings, wait for Stephanie to come and pick us up, go to church, and we had fun. We had fun. And she put me out there. She put me out there to speak. She put me out there to be a part. You see what I'm saying? And later on, like I said, it was times where uh it was time to read in front of people. It was time to get into the pulpit, to be they called it the lay liturgist of the program. You was the one who was responsible for keeping the order of the church service. So I was doing that at a young age. I was doing this all at what 12, 13, maybe younger. I don't know. And she was responsible for that. And then later on, I branched off. I began to get involved deeper into church, meaning I was the president of a greeting card company owned and operated by children. And then, what? But I'm saying this to say this: once you get involved and you stay involved, these are the things that happen, because I wanted it to happen. So, but back to what I was saying about her funeral. They called up some people to speak about their experience with her. What was it like, her life? What did she do? And honestly, people, she was a trailblazer. What can I say? Like, if anybody knows Baltimore, the Harlem Avenue, by Bentlow, Emerson Avenue, Emerson Village, all in that area. Man, let me tell you, she had that whole place hemmed up. And I'm speaking the truth. Those who knew that area, it was hemmed up. It was you couldn't just do any and all everything around the Harlem Park evergreen community, if I'm saying that right. I remember one time she used to tutor me at the school, and I was riding. I was a buddy of mine. He had a car. He was like, "Where you going?" I said, "I gotta go to my godmother's house to, so she could tutor me." He was like, "Well, I'll take you over there." And we riding around, and he had the music bumping, jumping, like bass in the trunk, like boom, boom. That when you hear that, it is loud. It is extremely loud. And just when we got off, we was on Emerson Avenue. Just when we was about to make that left on the Harlem, I said, "My man, you need to cut the music down. You need to cut this music down, because my godmother is the president of the tenant association around here, and she don't play. And she's not going to play if she look out her window, seeing that you playing this music loud, and I'm getting out this car. So I don't want to get in trouble, and I know you don't want to get in trouble." So he was like, "Okay, I respect that." So he turned it down. I went in. She had all the work laid out. She had made snacks. She made food. I had drinks. I mean, drinks. juice. When you say drinks nowadays, it's like when you say drinks nowadays, it's like, oh my God, she was giving you drink. No, it was juice. She had the work assignments laid out. She was like, if you need me, you know where I'm at. Her home was immaculate. It was immaculate. When you walk in, you smelt it. She was clean. She was a clean person. And it was like I felt home. I felt at home. You see what I'm saying? My godmother was responsible for making the man that you see before you now. Because before, I couldn't cut on this camera and talk to you guys. I couldn't be able to speak in front of people. I couldn't be able to hold a conversation like you see me doing now. I couldn't do all of that. And my godmother made that possible. So at the day of the funeral, they asked people to come up and share their stories, their memories. And I didn't get up. I did not get up. And it's crazy because if she was here now, and if I didn't get up, she would turn around and do this. And look at me. Like, why are you not up here? And I carried that in my heart. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, wow, I did not speak because I have very great fond memories of my godmother, Miss Charlotte Perry. She was responsible. I don't know if y'all remember, those who live in Baltimore, there was a teacher shortage. Teachers were not stepping forward for whatever reason. I don't know. So they had called on the old teachers or the veteran teachers to come back and teach school. And the first one right in line was Miss Perry, because Miss Perry was a teacher. She was a school teacher, amongst other things. And I remember she said, the reason why I'm here, Ernest, and yes, I said my government, the reason why I'm here, Ernest, is because of you. And I was like, man. And then she came back when I was in high school. I went to high school. I went to Frederick Douglass High School. And she was there. And then I saw other church members that was there. And then my principal, I couldn't do no wrong. Because my principal also went to my church, Mrs. Jean Owens. And then I saw Mr. Clyde Rucker. And then I saw my godmother. I'm like, what is going on? So I couldn't do anything wrong. My godmother, like I said, people, was a trailblazer. She was stern. She was compassionate. She was very slow to say no, but give you a quick yes. And she always helped somebody. Not just me, not just a young black boy from Baltimore who came up in a home where we didn't have much. We really didn't have much. But she helped everybody. Like on Fridays at my church, she ran the food basket committee. And she got the Baltimore City Police because she was known in Western District as Sergeant Perry. Ask somebody, Sergeant Perry, that at any given notice, at any given time, when Miss Perry picked up the phone and asked the Western District Police Department to help her on anything, they was right there. I could go on and on about stories about my godmother, Miss Perry. And I know that, one, she is looking down right now on me with a sense of pride to know that all that she have taught me, all that she had tried to teach me, prepare me with life, that it didn't go in vain. And like I said, when she introduced me into this world, and I was able to meet other people who, by her influence, helped me. I know that she's looking down on me. And I know that she's up there smiling. And I know that um that she is saying right now, good job. But it's still eating at me, people. It's still kind of eats at me that I did not get up and I did not say what I wanted to say. I when they asked for the people, I could have easily got up, and that would have been it. You know, Charlotte Perry's Godson is here. He is speaking about your memories, the memories of you, and not only that, her daughter was there, Marsha Jordan. Marsha, sorry, put out her government. Marsha was there, and Marsha was our Sunday school teacher. She taught the teenage Sunday school portion, because we had, of course, the toddlers. We had she had the toddlers. She had there was the toddlers. There was the um elementary ish, the teenagers, and then adult. It was broken up like that. And Marcia had us, and we did things. We came. Um, it came. Sundays, some Sundays we would go out. We would have fun. We would go to a restaurant, get something to eat. We'll go to a movie, something like that. But it was love. The whole place was just surrounded with love. And I remember times where um I'm sorry, Terry. I remember lock-ins. For those who like my homeboy Jason, my god sister Destiny, uh Nikki, Demetria, I'm saying people governments. You all know the lock-ins was the thing. Was the thing back in the day. And lock-in, for those people who don't know what lock-in is a fancy word for, well, the word that we created actually was for a sleepover. And we would come to the church. We were safe, and we would chill, watch videos. That's when music videos were hot back then. We would watch videos, and uh we would watch cartoons and stuff like that Friday night into Saturday morning. And then the fun kind of went at ease or paused. Reverend Jones got there. Reverend Jones was our pastor for the time that I was there, and he came in to do Bible study, and that was the serious portion. But when he left, it was right back to rap videos, snacks, playing games, staying up all night talking. Guys trying to talk to the girls, just being girls. It was fun for us. And she introduced me to all of that at a young age. I just want to take this moment right now for the people that's watching, to one, if you have a person, and it don't have to be your relative, it don't have to be uh, a relative, or it could be a close friend, it could be the lady down the street, it could be the man around the corner. If that person was very influential in your life, take the time out to thank that person if they're still living. And I also want to say right now publicly, I thank you, Miss Perry, wherever you are, for recognizing. I just want to take this moment to say thank you for seeing something in me at a young age. Little black boy from Baltimore who wanted to learn so much, and you was that key to help me learn. I just needed to say that. So wherever you are, continue to look down on me. Thanks for watching.